Bonjour, bonjour fragrance lovers, this is Clemence. I talk about fragrance. Welcome back. In today's video, we talk about the new launch of Tom Ford. Drama. Okay, let's spill the tea, let's go. So Tom Ford has launched this cherry trio. Everybody knows nowadays that cherry is the new sexy, it's the new vanilla. Everyone wants a cherry fragrance in their collection. And of course, Tom Ford loves to follow the trend.
No comment on that? Okay, thank you, man.
Free cherry fragrance. My question here, was it necessary? We already had one, which is Lost Cherry. Anyway, let's start by talking about Lost Cherry.
Lacquered lips drenched in red, Lost Cherry is powerful and insatiable. Notes of cherry liqueur and a touch of bitter almond drip into its heart, glossing it with candy-like gleam.
Lost Cherry is for someone that like a sweet almond, slightly nutty undertone. It smells like a syrup. Whether you like it or not, personally, I really enjoy a syrupy fragrance because it gives something a little bit sticky, joyful, cheeky, super seductive. It feels gourmand as well with the almond, and I feel it's like lingering on the skin beautifully. Also have some licorice note, and I love when it feels slightly licorice, but especially boozy, because like it gives something even more sexier to a fragrance. It's incredible. Now, you know what, like when I smell the fragrance personally, I always smell a little bit of something like a dark chocolate, which is really enjoyable. It's a wet fragrance. Yeah. I know what you thought about. Oh, congratulations. For me, it's a very realistic vanilla. It feels a bit sassy, syrupy, very jammy. And you have a little bit of exoticism with that fragrance because the heart is floral, it's Turkish rose and also jasmine sambac. And those two flowers together bring a little bit of sweetness and a little bit of a solar and vibrant note. It's an amazing fragrance. What is a little bit less amazing is the price. 50 milliliters is £280, in dollars is $395. So you got to really love the fragrance to purchase a Tom Ford nowadays, isn't it? I just discovered that in USA you do have a 30 milliliters. We don't have that. Amazing. Why? And the 30 milliliters is $250. I can't breathe. I do though think it's a great fragrance, and personally I would like to add it to my collection, so voilà. About the new one, there's two new ones. Cherry Smoke.
Hedonistic and smoldering, Cherry Smoke captures the darker side of the cherry experience with seductive florals and smoked woods.
Directly the one that captured my attention. I knew I was gonna like that much more than the other ones because it's a woody cherry fragrance, slightly a leathery undertone. It's a more sour cherry and you have a bit of saffron, so it feels much more luxurious. You have this leather note that gives a bit of darkness to the fragrance, woody note, and overall quite smoky, but it feels for me like more like a subtle smoke. It's a deep cherry. Actually, the way it's smoked reminds me of Eben Fumé. It smells expensive directly. You have some saffron, so it smells expensive. You know, this burnt sugar tone at the end of the fragrance gives everything. So I love that. I feel for me it's sophisticated, it's intimate. There's less projection than in Lost Cherry. I feel that for me it's closer to my skin. This is a great fragrance for a man that like a cherry fragrance and want to feel a bit mysterious and don't want to feel syrupy because you know not everyone wants to smell syrupy, and for some men it feels a bit ladylike and some men don't feel really comfortable with that, which is understandable, but it's really unisex to me anyway. I like the fact that it is quite powerful, smooth and very well balanced. So for me it's a great fragrance. I actually really enjoy it, and that's definitely the one I prefer. I will still go for Lost Cherry personally, but really like this one. And then we have Eclectic Cherry.
Electric Cherry tempts with playful effervescence as the scent of morello cherry with the warmth of musk combines with sultry jasmine.
The bottle, and directly I was like, oh my god, I'm not gonna like it. I knew they were trying to do a summer cherry fragrance, which is a great idea because I don't have a lot of summer fresh cherry. I don't have any actually, so but really what you have is a musky amber fragrance, and it's quite soft to me. Floral, fruity. What to say? Floral fruity category is very dangerous because we, especially as women, we have nearly only floral fruity fragrance in our designer range. So if you want to put that up, you need to bring something unique, you know. Unfortunately, this is not unique. Cherry, bit of ginger, full of jasmine sambac. There's a little bit of a synthetic feeling. I don't say it's bad, but this one is very present, and this is because of the ambretolide. You may ask me, but Clemence, what is ambretolide? It is actually a fixative, so it's a synthetic molecule that is present into the ambret seed. So overall, this smells very musky. This is the molecule that gives the muskiness to ambret seed. If you use it in a fragrance, it brings a lot of projection, and it's deeply powdery. It also has an undertone that is slightly fruity peachy. So it matches a little bit the vibe of the fragrance. Just to let you know, it's quite a common ingredient. It feels amazing like that, but it's quite common. Unfortunately, I feel for me there's too much of it in this fragrance. I really feel something extremely synthetic. I don't mind synthetic. What is causing me a problem is that you gave me a floral fruity that is not exceptional and something that smells overly synthetic for £280, $395, 50 milliliters. I've got a problem here. This is impossible. Like for me, that's no. So overall, it's a vibrant fragrance. It feels summery, feminine, cute, fun, but it feels mainstream. And it can't be mainstream with a price like that. It's overpriced. It's totally overpriced. But I don't feel special if I'm smelling that. It feels a bit also clean soapy with the muskiness. Shampoo. You know what? Floral fruity with clear aspect, shampoo for me. So I'm really disappointed about this one, but I was not expecting a lot, to be fair. It's a pretty fragrance. But yeah, every fragrance can be pretty. Like I don't know a lot of fragrance that you would qualify as absolutely insanely horrible. Yeah, it smells nice. But for that price, no. There's no way I'm putting that money in that fragrance at that price. No. So to finish and to conclude, I think it's a great idea to a certain extent. The fact that they're doing this, you know, like they did that with the rose as well. I did a review on that. I felt that for me, it's a bit downgrading the brand. The cherry smoke is great and Lost Cherry is great, but the fact to put like more, I would say, interpretation of one ingredient like this feels more like they want to captivate everyone. I want a fresh fragrance for those people. I want Lost Cherry for sexy, vibe, and I want to captivate the male, maybe category with cherry smoke. So I don't know what they want to do. I don't want to do the old granny being like the one that said it was better before, but I remember back in the day Stamford saying that he didn't want any flankers, and this looks like flankers to me. I'm not convinced. I would love to see some more creativity. This is for me nice, but it's a bit disappointing. So I feel it's a bit the same review as I did for the floral one, the rose one. Like it's like, yeah, it's nice, but overpriced. It's overpriced. Like for this kind of prices, I get a lot of smoky cherry. Like I'm just thinking about my Alexander J. Well, it doesn't feel really similar, not as dark, but it's a smoky cherry and it's much more cheaper than that and it's beautiful. So, you know, like, it's just, I don't see myself putting that amount of money on a fragrance that I don't find exceptional. Guys, let me know in the comment if you ever tried those fragrances and what do you think of the new cherry? What do you think of Tom Ford? Is it going better? Or you agree with the new choice? I want to hear a bit of debate here. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Leave a little like. Really, this is important for the reference of the video. I want to give a special thank you for the people that go on my YouTube account to give me a little tip at the end of the month. It's so appreciated, and also for my super thanks as well, because now you can super thanks next to the like button. So thank you for the people that do that. It's very encouraging and boosting my motivation. Voila, I will see you very soon, and that's it. I'm boiling. Why am I boiling like this?
Special thanks to Audra for her amazing and very generous donation this month. Thank you.
t'emmène dans mon paradis bleu.